Now, you're going to hear from a few of our current students later on tonight, but right now I'd like to introduce a Landmark alumnus, Aaron Wolf. Now, Aaron Wolf and his buddy, another alumnus, Mark Gessner, they graduated in 2002. Mark was going to make it here tonight, but couldn't make it. We're still going to have something special for him later on. But Aaron is going to be our auctioneer. He's an LA-based director, actor, writer, a great guy, and he's actually featured in and produced a television ad we have running right now. So, Aaron, why don't you come on up and say a few words for us right now?
Does it? Good. It works. I'm a Landmark student, so I'm not a still kind of guy, so I got to move. So I'll just tell you quickly my story of how I got to Landmark, and then later you're going to hear a lot more from me. I grew up in Los Angeles as a guy who was a misbehavior. In second grade, I had the Aaron chair. There was the classroom. There was the door, and then outside of the door was the Aaron chair, and that was my seat, because I misbehaved. I never did terrible in school, but I never excelled. I didn't fit the system. The system wasn't me. And I kept going through school, kept going, and had the Aaron chair, and then would mess around. I'd figure out every single way to get out of school. So it could have been a bathroom break, and then I'd take a break and go out of class. It could have been I wasn't feeling well. The nurse knew my name better than my teacher. I mean, any way possible to get out of class. So that was my elementary school, my high school, and then finally senior year of high school, I was like, I think that there's something off. Like there's something that's not right. Oh, and another thing, when I was 16, I did driver's ed, and then I had my driver's class, and they'd say, Aaron, so you got to make a right turn there, and I made a left turn. And then they'd say, no, make a right turn, a left turn. I failed that twice. And in LA, if you can't drive, you're in trouble. And so I failed the driver's test twice. And so then finally, I went to college. I went to Boulder, University of Colorado. Didn't go well, and we found out about Landmark. And Landmark is a place that has changed my life. I ended up down the street at NYU for college after Landmark, and it really, really, truly changed my life. And it's made me, as everyone has been saying before, it made me open my eyes to learning and to what learning is and to how our education system, in my opinion, is so antiquated, it's ridiculous. And it's not fair that there's Aaron chairs out there, because there should be chairs for everyone. And so I'm here because I believe in Landmark. I believe in the idea of learning all kinds of ways, not just the way that one system tells you to learn. And I'm really, really happy to be here. And you'll see me in a minute, or after dinner, I think, where I'm going to tell all of you guys to give a lot of money. So thank you for having me.
Thank you, Aaron. There's one more thing we want to do tonight, folks, and that's to recognize Aaron and also his colleague and fellow alumnus. Can I have your attention, folks? Thank you. We want to recognize Aaron and his fellow alumnus, Mark Gessner. Mark, not here tonight. They both receive an Alumni Landmark Accolade Award. Now, I've already read the definition of the Landmark College Accolade, so I'm going to give you a bit of background, more background, not quite as personal and poignant as Aaron did, but also on Aaron and Mark. They met at Landmark College in the early 2000s, and they quickly formed a bond that's grown into a lifelong friendship. During their time at the college, they wrote, produced, and acted in their first film together, a short film called VLD. Since then, they've each gone on to successful careers in the entertainment industry. They collaborated on the 2013 film Guest House, which Aaron directed and co-wrote, in which Mark starred. Aaron's most recent and most personal project, a documentary called Restoring Tomorrow, was recently featured in the LA Times. Now, Mark is a very busy New York-based actor who is currently co-starring as Dennis Leary's band manager on the FX comedy series Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll. But the reason Aaron and Mark were chosen as recipients of the LC accolade is because of their untiring support of the college. I think you just saw evidence of that. They've returned to our campus over the years, most recently as co-speakers at the fall 2014 convocation ceremony. And I witnessed this, where they advised the new students to karate kick the doors open to your dreams. Now, tonight, you've all been witness to Aaron's wit and humor in our fundraising endeavor. We want to thank you, Aaron, for that. It was fantastic. I also mentioned earlier that Aaron wrote and produced our most recent advertisement, and it's running in select markets and also on our YouTube and Facebook platforms. And it's, without a doubt, our best Landmark College advertisement ever. It tells the success story of a Landmark College alumnus, and we love it, Aaron. And we want to see many more at the same exact price, okay? All right. Without any further introduction, back to the stage to receive alumni accolade, Aaron Wolf.
I don't have anything left to say here, but I'll take a selfie with you guys. Get in here. Everyone smile. Taylor, get in here. Get in here. Where are you?
I'm in
there. You go. 1, 2, 3. Yay. Thank you.